Hello there. Looks like I am live. You probably saw in the comments, it is hot as all get out here, which is really weird for the month of April. We've been setting records the last couple of days. But I'm here. I decided I wouldn't worry about being too hot and, uncomfortable. I have actually had this box for a couple of days. It is the April version of the Witch's Moon subscription box. However, life kind of took over and it's just been sitting in the living room. So, without further ado, I'm going to go through the box. I do think that Jen I think I saw that she has a live coming up tonight. So, I may or may not spend some. Hey there, hi Joyce, how are you? I was just babbling to myself in the live stream here. Good to see you. I don't know when you came in, but I've had this box sitting here for about 3 days or so, and life took over. And in the middle of life, we are having the bathroom remodeled. So actually, the toilet is sitting in the living room. It's not connected, it's just sitting there waiting for the bathroom to be done. Um, I had to have my screen be completely wraparound here because a good part of what used to be in our bathroom cabinets is now on the bed behind me. So it's just a disaster. Everything is kind of chaotic right now, but here we are. So let me show I'm going to show the Witch's Moon tab. I thought you might get a kick out of that with the toilet in the living room. Fun times. So this is what this is the Witch's Moon website, and it's a really pretty photo for the month of April. The theme is the Goddess Collection. And I don't know how big your screen is, so I'll go ahead and I'll read the description below this image here. In a world where chaos and darkness can easily infiltrate our lives, we call upon the representations of the goddess and sacred feminine to introduce a sense of nurturing and personal power into our reality. This sense of kind nature is a quality that we believe sets magical folk apart from others. This resides within our ability to foster empathy, understand situations from all points of perception, and connect with the seen and unseen in ways that correspond with divinity. The exclusive, custom, and handmade items within this collection represent the truly magical path that we all work to live our lives within. Join us as we work with the energies of the goddess to empower and bolster our beautiful transformation. So I am excited to see what is in here. As always, we start with the letter, the description of the items within the box, and the either tarot or oracle card. So let me get my card cam going here. There we go. Okay. Now we have the dual screen. This is a really pretty card. I like the back of it. Oops. I wonder if I think I do this every time. There we go. That's a little bit better. There is some glare. We're going to have to deal with it, I think. So let's see what deck this particular card is from. Whatever it is, it's card number 19, Spirit of Earth. And the words at the bottom of the card say, they're really tiny, have faith, you are supported. Very appropriate for me personally right now. Card. Here we go. Personalized oracle reading. This specific deck is called the Medicine Woman Oracle by Catherine Maillard, Maillard. Each medicine woman relates to a teaching found in ancestral wisdom and carries a medicine and a totem. The presence of a medicine woman in a spread or one card pull will guide you on the path to restoring awareness of the great goddess and awaken you to the wisdom of Mother Earth. So let's set that there. Really pretty card. Actually, I'll leave that there while I just do a quick walkthrough of this letter to see what's in the deck or what's in the box, and then I'll pull them out and show them to you. So the number one, or the first item listed in this deck, is, it's a long description here, exclusive, the Witch's Moon hand-carved goddess totem. The mother of all, or the goddess, has been depicted with 1,000 different shapes, forms, and identities since the beginning of civilization. She is the true summation of all other goddesses and contains the key to the mysteries. Lengthy description there. I won't read the whole thing. Then we have Divine Feminine, Book of Shadows artwork. Symbols of the Goddess, Book of Shadows artwork. The spell candle is the hand-rolled spell candle, the one that's always beeswax. It's called the Flickering Divine. Been dressed in rose petals as well as anointed with rose, amber, and patchouli oils to soothe and release or realign, any scattered emotions that may be causing confusion or calamity. Then we have a Call to the Divine Spell Candle Mantra Book of Shadows artwork. Mystica Rose Magical Anointing Oil. I always like the little oils that they send in these boxes. Gift of Mysteries Sacred Salt. Rose Ritual Incense Sticks. Oh, there's a rough rose quartz crystal in here, which is always good. The herbs are, there's rose, there's something called the Empath Ritual Herbal Blend, which is a beautiful blend of herbs comprised of Egyptian chamomile, rosemary, skullcap, and lemon balm. It sounds delicious. Not delicious, but amazing. Can you tell life took over and I'm not quite all here? This is a really good box for me to be opening. Going back to the herbal blend. The intentions that were created behind this blend specifically resonate with the ability to bring understanding and empathy to the world around you. As is the goddess, we are a creator and hold the responsibility to practice our craft for the good of others and all things that surround us. Place this blend within an offering bowl positioned on your altar or include within elixirs, mojo bags, or sacred vessels. And I already mentioned the personalized oracle card reading. So let's start looking at these things. We have two small-ish, oh gosh, everything's backwards. Okay. Here we have the symbols of the goddess. It's not an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. It's more like half of that. But it's really cool. It has, let's see, let me make this big. Okay. So it just shows symbols throughout different cultures that have to relate with the goddess. So there is in one of the Elder Futhark runes, there's the apple, lotus, rose, the triple moon symbol, the triskel. I wasn't aware of some of these symbols, so I think this is really interesting. The other piece that I pulled out is, which one is this? A Call to the Divine Spell Candle Mantra Book of Shadows artwork. So this would have to do or be related to the candle. So let me go back to the dual screen here. Oh, I may have done that too soon. Here is the full size or the larger size. I love the Book of Shadows artworks that they include in these boxes. This is a full size one. And let me make life easier. I'm going to take it out of the plastic so we don't have the glare from the little, I don't even remember what it's called, social media light or whatever. It's one of those ring camera. There we go. All right. So I don't know how much I can back up my little card cam to show you this, but it's a really beautiful piece of artwork. I'll just show you some of the writing on here. The divine feminine exists within us all. As an essential vibrational energy within the divine, or within the universe, the divine feminine represents life through sensuality, creation, and renewal, healing through acceptance, forgiveness, and growth, wisdom through intuition, curiosity, and creativity, connection through nurturing, empathy, and oneness. These qualities complement the culturally reinforced masculine energies of action, vitality, strength, endurance, assertiveness, logic, fortitude, and status. Connecting with the divine feminine encourages us to acknowledge and explore our feelings through mindfulness and introspection. There we go. Now it's on camera. Such simple practices help to build awareness of both our needs and behaviors to better ourselves and the world around us. The divine feminine allows us to be, to receive, to exist, and persist. It is the spirit of life to its counterpart, matter, giving us space to connect and embrace a more holistic and balanced approach to living. So, I like that description. Let's put this over here. Not only to prevent me from bumping it or bending it, but so here's an example of the way today has been going. I had this little box. I had gotten some of those Song of India perfume oils in these little delicate hand-blown glass bottles. You know, they're only 3 inches tall or 4 inches tall. So I had them in a little cardboard box, and I had the cardboard box set off on a shelf that's off the desk here. And Pete was in here earlier on the computer, and our fat-ass orange cat somehow managed to knock that box with the delicate hand-blown glass bottles and it's perfume oil, so it's pretty thick and it's pretty pungent. Knocked that onto the floor and broke some of the bottles, and some of the perfume oil seeped into the carpet, and it's been a day, but here we are. I don't even remember why I was telling that story. That's the kind of day it's been. All right, so let's move on. This is the rose, the herbs. I like the fact that they include in these boxes, they include herbs from their herbal cabinet. So they can be used in sachet bags or spells or incenses and so on. Yeah, Joyce. You know how orange cats are? They're adorable and they're really sweet. But I have seen some memes and some jokes on Facebook about how all of the orange cats in the entire world share one brain cell, and they take turns using the one brain cell. So one day one cat has it, and then the next day someone else has it. That fits our orange cat to a T. And I think he was not using the brain cell today. So here is that specific ritual herbal blend. It smells so good. I like that. I'm going to be doing a little sachet with that. And I think I'll add some of these rose petals to it. That would be a beautiful scent. A great combination. All right, so this little bag will be the salt, the sacred salt, gift of mysteries. So let me see what's in this. We have enchanted this sacred salt with white tea, rose, and amber oils, as well as blue cornflower, rose, and jasmine herbs. That could be really nice. Yes, they can, Joyce. Actually, there are, I think, a few of the perfumes available on the Witch's Moon website. You can get them periodically on Amazon. They could go in and out of stock since they do come from overseas. And during the last several years, oh, thank you, Teresa. I really appreciate that. The last 3 years or so, they've been pretty hard to find, but it's okay. They're coming back. I'm seeing them more and more. And actually, it's not something that I need. It's just one of those nice little girly things that I like to have. So yes, that's a long way of saying they can be replaced. Okay. So this package it's just in a little paper bag sealed up with tape. I want to take a look at this candle. I don't think I usually open them up for these videos, but it sounds beautiful the way it's dressed. So I'd like us all to be able to enjoy it. Oh yeah. Look at this. I don't know if like I said, I'm not sure if the light is very good, but look at this. It is dressed with rose petals and other herbs. I'm going to enjoy burning this one. And like I said, I think it's really appropriate for me at this particular moment in time. Move these. So, okay. Pull out some of the smaller stuff and I will leave the big thing for the very last. Yeah, it really is a beautiful candle, Joyce, isn't it? Why is chat running off the edge of the tab here? Let's see. All right, that's better. I will save the big item in here for last. But I'll show you the smaller items between now and then. We have rose incense sticks. So these are just the, you know what incense sticks looks like. These are the stand-up ones. I also have somewhere, I have rope incense. I have cone incense. I have some of those little round charcoal discs that you light on fire, and then you just put the herbs on top of that itself, but that one's really gets smoky. So I do tend to like these. This is the stick version of the incense. It has a really potent or really strong rose aroma to it. So I obviously don't know if it's real rose oil that is bringing the scent to it, or if it's artificially scented. But regardless, I'm going to enjoy that one. All right, so now I am opening the little bubble wrap package with the little anointing oil. And it is Mystica Rose. I like the way that's spelled, and I don't even know why I'm drawn to it, but I like it. So, Pikey, come on in. Hi, honey. I know, usually I can see you, but we have half the bathroom on the bed back there. All right. Mystica Rose. This is the one that has oils of rose, amber, ylang ylang, and clove. It also included rose petals, a small rose quartz chip said to personify unity with the divine. Yes. These are not cat toys. Oh, I love this. I will be putting some of this on that candle as I burn it. It has obviously has the emphasis is the rose smell, but the other oils that they have in there really complement it and enhance it and bring it out. sound like I'm trying to describe a dinner on the Food Network, but hey, it smells really pretty. All right, and the last small item is just a rough rose quartz. It's a pretty pointy little guy. It almost looks like a triangle of sorts, the way the angles are. I'm going to move this and put it by my bed because I think I need that these days. Okay. Now the final thing, the big thing, is the Witch's Moon hand-carved goddess totem. We are truly thrilled to finally introduce our goddess totem within this very sacred collection of items. And I don't think I need. There we go. I read some of this earlier, been depicted with 1,000 different shapes and forms and identities. During this specific time of year, we use the representation of the goddess to embody creation, growth, nurturing, and creative inspiration. How you decide to work with this goddess should align with your intentions and current needs at this time. Placed within the center of the stomach is a polished rose quartz known to bring the energies of love, gentleness, and emotional healing, and to represent the unification with the divine. We urge you to create beauty in your magical space and altar area, displaying fresh flowers, decorating with sacred items that have been charged with intent, and filled with the power of purpose and reverence. May this goddess totem bring you back to your core values and priorities. May she fill your rituals with light and guidance, bringing you closer to your most authentic purpose and higher self. So, she's good sized. Just for comparison, I have Radiant Rider Waite Tarot card. So if I put that by your bottom, what is this? This is 4 3/4 inches tall. So I could probably do 2 of them. So she's probably about 9 inches tall. And let's see, let's compare to a tarot card here. Yeah, she's probably about 3.5, 4 inches wide at the hips. So, I don't know if you're familiar with depictions of the goddess, but she's frequently shown with her arms over her head. There's this crescent for the crescent moon above her head. Obviously, for those of you who have taken Johnny's tarot class or picked up some details from tarot instructors along the way, when nudity is depicted, it usually means innocence or not having anything to hide. So, there's the nudity of the goddess figure. And I'll switch to the card cam here just to show you the detail. Actually, let me move this up a little bit. It's a really light wood, by the way. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it's really lightweight. I kind of like the fact that she's kind of not faceless, but it's kind of left up to your own interpretation, what she looks like or what she means to you. I feel like I'm not explaining myself well, but and then the full female body, and there is the rose quartz in the stomach, and she's the flat part just below her thighs, so she'll stand upright. And then on the back, she's got a booty on her, and this is what she looks like. I like the fact that she doesn't have hands. It's just one unbroken arch there. I guess arch is the best word. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited about this box. It's very grounding. It's very going back to what actually matters, I guess, is a good way to describe it. And for those of you who watched my unboxing of the Ostara, the big box, I still have that giant smudge stick here. Oh, hey, let's stand the goddess next to the smudge stick. That's how big the smudge stick is. I don't know what I'm going to do with her, Joyce. For right now, I think I'm going to. There's a shelf in on my side of the bed in the other room, and I have a depiction of the goddess Isis in there. I have a big piece of celestite. I always have celestite next to wherever I sleep. I've done that, or I've had that for, I don't know, 10 years or so. It is kind of a buzzy stone as far as the energy. So sometimes people, you have to kind of get used to the energy. But I have this big chunk of celestite on the shelf there. I think I'm going to put the figurine and the rose quartz in on the shelf there by my side of the bed. So that'll probably be the first plan. From there, I don't know. I like the idea, like it described in the letter here, of creating a beautiful. I don't really have a place in here for an altar, but I'd like to be able to set aside a space just to make it beautiful. I can depict or I can have not only the goddess there. I'm trying to do side by side. There we go. So I can not only have the figurine, but I could have some of this herbal blend in a like an offering bowl. But everything is so in the air right now. Like I said, our toilet, since our bathroom's being remade, the toilet's sitting in the living room waiting for to be reinstalled in the bathroom, and I need to get some things in order first. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with her, but I am going to incorporate her in everything around here somehow. I actually do, Joyce, and this is a really small house. Something that I struggle with is, before I moved in here with Pete, I lived alone, and my apartment was probably about the same size as the house here, but I only had one person's stuff in there. So I had more room to have things out, and different little areas dedicated to different, not really themes, but I guess in a way themes. So I do kind of struggle with space here, but I'll come up with something. I do have a lot of cool stuff, and I need to decide if I want to continue to do things like subscribe to this box, or if it's gotten to the point of overconsumption because I don't really have the space to keep things on display. I need to spend some time thinking about that, but yeah, I think that brings me to the end of everything that I have for tonight. Like I said, Jen, when I was setting up this YouTube, or this StreamYard video, I think I saw that Jen is going to be going live for a birthday celebration or something, unless my browser cache just hasn't refreshed. I don't really know. Either way, I'm sure we'll all find something else to watch tonight. I'm really glad you guys were able to join me. And Teresa, I agree that it is beautifully made. I don't know what kind of wood this is. It's just really light from a weight standpoint. So until the next one, and I'm sure I'll see you guys in chat rooms. I have one more exam to take tomorrow, and I hope I didn't just jinx myself. But after that, I won't have to have my head down and be studying all the time. So I'll be able to jump around and be back in chat rooms a bit more. So hopefully I'll see everybody more at that point. Okay, good. Thank you, Joyce. Since Sunday was Easter, Pete and I were at a friend's house for the evening. So I totally missed Sunday's Petty Boots, and I need to catch up on it. So yeah, I missed the announcement for the birthday bash, but I'll switch over there once we wrap up here. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining me.